Well, good morning, people. I just got up bright and early this morning and just wanted to come up and see the morning sunrise here up in Azusa Canyon, how beautiful it is, how nice it is. And I just saw the sunrise and I took a little time lapse video. And I just wanted to talk to you today about reflection, about where do you want to see yourself in 3 months, in 6 months, maybe 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now? Where do you want to see yourself at? So that is the question that I ask you today, because it's important that you have a plan, that you have a goal that you want to achieve, and you set a timeline for it, because goals are only will work if you have a timeline attached to the goal. When do you want to achieve it? When do you want it to fulfill it? So it's really important that you take the time and write your goals down and then put a timeline to it and when you want to achieve it. And then you analyze it, you reflect off of it. You say, this is when I want to accomplish this month. But in 6 months, this is where I want to be. In 1 year, this is what I want to accomplish. And then you work backwards. You see yourself at that point, and then you work backwards so you can achieve those goals. And that's what reflection is. Like right now, where I'm at right now, if I go back 3 months, 4 months ago, I was living a miserable life. I was working with my husband. We were so much stress, so much pressure, and it was awful. Just to be honest with you, it was a miserable life. I didn't feel like getting up in the morning. I didn't want to work with him. It was just so awful. So I know what it is to live miserable and hate getting up in the morning and hate going to do a job or something you're not passionate about. And so thank God my husband allowed me to start my own online business, and now I work for myself. He has his business and I work for my business, and it's been such a blessing because I enjoy life now. I enjoy getting up in the morning. Sometimes I wake up really early, and not because I can't sleep, it's just because I've got a good night's sleep. I sleep peacefully all night. So just think about it. Think about where you want to be in 6 months, in 1 year, and then get a plan that you're going to do to achieve that goal where you want to be. Right now, this past week, my husband needed help in his business. He asked me to please help him and go out there and work with him. And I had to humble myself and say, okay, I'll go ahead and go work with you. Even though I did not want to do it, I didn't. But because I did go out and work with him, just the 4 days, I worked with him 4 days, we made over $8,000 in those 4 days working with him in his business. He does insurance, burial, and cremation plans, and everybody needs it because one day, whenever, we're all going to pass away. So we have to have that prepared, because when you don't have that prepared, you put such a burden on the family, and it's so hard to come up with the finances to do a burial or cremation. So it's better to have a plan in place. So he's always busy, and he just needed help. And thank God I worked with him. I did what I needed to do. He made the money to get caught back up and stuff. And, now I can focus on my business again. And, I thank God for having that avenue that you can do that business. And I just want to encourage you. What I've learned in my business right now, what I'm doing right now, I've shared with my husband, and I've taught him how to really, you got to listen to the people. You got to see where they're coming from. You got to understand what they need and what they want. And then you share with them the program, you build that value, and then they see that they have to have it, they want to have it, and they will buy it because they know it's a need, and they don't want to be a burden on their children at their age. So they want to buy that program. So it's basically listening to people, learning how to read people, letting them express themselves, what their pain, what their needs or desires are, and then being able to fulfill that. So that's what I'm learning in my business, because I'm in a people business. I'm in a leadership, personal development. If you don't invest in yourself, then what do you have? If you're not living a happy life, then what do you have? So these are the keys that the business I'm in right now teaches me. And I've taught it to my husband to listen more. Don't just talk, but listen more. And you'll be more productive in the sales and making policies, and then the people will keep them because they see the value in it. So if you want to learn more about the business that I do, because you could take that into any business, no matter if you're working 9 to 5, you want to get promotions, you want to move up in your company, you can use what I'm learning, because it's self-development. It's learning how to better yourself and you to be happy. So look me up on Facebook, Cindy Merkelmolly. Join my Facebook group, Sunshine Billionaires, and ask me, how can I get that peace and joy and happiness that we need each and every day? And I'll help you with that. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.